Hello everyone and welcome back to NieR Automata. This is episode 16. Last time we came back to the game after a period of time away over the holiday break and continued running through 9S's story. We got some exclusive side quests unique to him, which was really interesting to proceed through. The revelation of there being an executioner model that to be kind of brushed off when 9S was like, did you know about that? That's weird. And also, we did end up like redoing a particular side quest. I don't know if there will be side quests that just simply are there to be redone, because I was like, maybe 9S has some unique involvement in it. I don't know. We do have the search order annulment email that has finally come through that was talking about the search order. So the individual has since been found. The member in question had been killed by a machine lifeform. However, our search team still managed to recover the information chips, and they also located the corpse of another resistance member nearby. We are currently investigating if the two issues are connected. Now, there was never a follow-up for this in Route A. I want to hope that maybe there's something to dive into here in Route B because of us redoing the quest. It feels like it because it uses a scanner model. Who knows? Also, the member in question had been killed by a machine lifeform. Was it killed by a machine? Was it killed by Adam, Eve, A2? Like, there are rogue elements in relation to this game. We don't actually know. Was the machine lifeform a cover-up? Did Yorha just find him, kill him, sweep it under the rug and say it's all good now? There's questions to ask. There's questions to ask, you know? It does say it's been completed, however. So I guess we kind of just put it to bed and maybe we move on. There you go. So we are going to continue. We'll leave the resistance camp. The main story wants to take us to the transporter at the city ruins. We also want to go to the factory for game dev machine level 2. We'll also just be going back to the factory normally anyway, but then there is that part of my brain that's like, what if we proceed too far in the main story? So, as far as I'm aware, in regards to proceeding too far into the main story, there's like two particular trigger points, which is at the A2 encounter in the Forest Castle, and then also the missile, the Flooded Coast mission against our giant Leviathan. Once that happens, things start to kick off and get a little bit focused on the main story, and that makes sense. I should do some more fishing while I'm here. See how many more machine fish I can find.
There's another of those machines. I suppose it's going to attack me, right?
This machine type purposely seeks out androids in order to enact revenge. It should be dispatched immediately.
Got it.
So this is the third golden machine. We have destroyed each of them in different save files. So we've just defeated this one before in the previous route.
All have been killed. If I cannot avenge them, then I have no right to live. Now, we fight!
It didn't do that last time. It didn't do that last time. Oh, look at him go. I think this is the Vengeful Sister, right? Holy shit. So that must mean that if we've killed the one in the desert as well, or like whichever one is the last one alive, will turn into some sort of crazy flaming Super Saiyan machine. Oh my. No way. No way. That is so good. What the fuck? Flaming Super Saiyan machine. Crazy. I'm very pleased with that. I think that that is exceptional. I'm curious to see the animations on like a flaming version if it gets added to the unit data. Surely, right? Slow-mo hacking. Look at it. It's so satisfying to see this in slow motion. Look at that. Oh my god. That's a treat. That is a treat to be able to see the fluidity.
Go on. Finish me. Even if I've achieved my revenge, I was planning to die regardless. My friends are dead. My family is dead. You killed them all. But left me alone. I don't have the strength to continue. It hurts. I'm sorry. Everyone, I couldn't avenge you. Accursed androids. How much longer will you torment us? You damn monsters! Glory to us. Glory to my family!
Machines wanting to avenge their families? That's absurd.
Data shows that humans often engaged in similar activities throughout mankind's history. Such attempts at revenge were often seen as justified.
And yet,
Wow, this theme came in. And yet You want to finish that thought, brother? Wow. I didn't realize that we were going to get like a unique third encounter. I wonder in that case if we should like there's variation in terms of which one you leave for last. Like would the whole golden tank be on fire? Dude. Courageous brother, hateful sister. Oh, it was vengeful child, right? No, sister was in the desert. Vengeful child. The most unreal one. After being defeated, it engaged a self-destruct while cursing the name of androids. Oh, it doesn't have the flame animation. No flaming animation. No, like, watching it soar through the sky. Damn. I like the stuff that isn't even, like, an actual side quest in the game, but it's, you know, it's still there. It's just, like, stuff to discover around the game, within the world. And we get to listen to this version of the theme in chiptune version. I'm curious to see what this would look like. Ah, let me become worm. I am now worm. I can't. Let me up in the air. Yeah, woo. Whoa. I have become worm. Oh, driving this thing's crazy, by the way. Oh! And yep. Who saw that coming? come here a little bit early listening to this sad tune to head into the Gamblers Coliseum. Because we at least have to do a couple of rounds. We'll get some upgrade materials, and we're soon to get to the forest section of the game, and we can see Mazumune and upgrade our weapons to level 4, maybe? Alright. Let me enter this one time. While I also probably do this as well, and free up some space. Alright, let's sign up and do rank E.
We're ready to kick up a new E-rank battle. Don't let the low rank fool you. If you lower your guard, you'll be scrapped. Now, let the battle begin.
I assume then that it being rank E, that it will go up to rank A, but maybe it'll go up to rank S, who knows? Let's participate in the illegal fighting ring.
Annihilate the androids.
Got him. Gotta try and get a nice little lined up laser. Sorry.
That's all she wrote, folks.
Congratulations, here's your reward. It's nice to change your hair color every once in a while, you know? Whoa, I got hair colors. Okay. What? We have to look for little things like that to distract us from our everyday lives. Otherwise, we'll all go insane, what with the constant fighting going on. I'm sorry, I was just rambling a bit. Come visit again, okay? Hey, your gear's rusted or something. Hurry up already. I am sorry. I am sorry. Ah, you're useless. I had to trade you in and be done with it. Ah, yes. Things that are not nice. This hunk of junk really doesn't want to fight anymore for some reason. Yeah, it's almost as if these machines, they're kind of broken out of their network, right? And they have some form of sentience and feeling. And this is essentially putting slaves into the gladiatorial arena, just like the old days. God damn it. I was expecting crafting parts. We have hair colors. Hey, that changes things. Only for... Don't you hate it when you read an item description and you go, oh, I guess that's happening. Fuck! How am I supposed to know? I was literally just going to change 9S's hair color. Oh, only for 2B and A2. All right, playable A2 confirmed, I guess. Or maybe it just changes the hair color of both of them for some reason. Yeah, nah. I assume that we're playing as A2 at some point. There you go. I can't wait for that. I think the funny thing is this is you're going to get hit with this whether you like it or not in regards to this Colosseum. Because even if I did just one round as 2B, I'd read this and go, there it is. I kind of feel like if you were not up to that point yet, that maybe the description should like update over time. So yeah, actually useless for me right now, but that's cool. Shit, man. Shit. Well,
It's time to kick up this yeah.
oh god, I got so thrown out of it that I just started skipping through that dialogue. I don't know why I did that. I apologize. I just literally got through. I just like, oh man. I was just taken right out of it. The game is fine with me knowing, I suppose, but yes. We'll just pretend to be shocked when it happens and go, that's all good. That's all good. The implications of that are really interesting, and I'm just going to literally not think about it until we get there, because then we'll actually have things to think about when the time comes. Get blown up. I wonder what we're gonna get after this then. Are we getting like just cosmetic stuff maybe instead of crafting parts? And then I wonder what the hacking Coliseum is. Maybe that's just cosmetics for 9S only. Who knows? Completed.
We're finished.
Desert Rose. Precious earrings, machine core, lovely choker. Things that we can sell, okay? Things that we can sell for money. Did you see that machine just now? Sure did. Stupid contraption was begging for its life. Not that a hunk of junk like that even has a life worth begging for. So, completing the arena stuff in the Resistance. Completing the Resistance arena shit gives you Resistance members being shit towards machines. The one in the desert gives you some facade lore, which is really cool. And then, yeah, who knows what the Forest Kingdom will do. I'm excited for that. Alright, we're up to level 50. Our current level.
Now then, let's get this C rank battle rolling. Now fight!
Of course, that the one that I don't skip has literally nothing to say. Yep, that's right. No, not this cannot continue. But yeah, that's right. Let's just feel like shit. Let's feel like shit killing these machines that don't want to be here. Catches you off guard how much those shields actually end up blocking, doesn't it? You're like, oh, you blocked all of my shit. How dare you? Alright, what do we get for this one? Taunt up, counter, charge attack. Okay. Please, my mother, you have to rescue her. Machines don't have mothers. I think someone crossed your circuits. Better tear you apart and see what's wrong. No, no, no! Yeah, this just sucks, man. Mother. Took your mother apart because she needed fixing. Doesn't look like I'll be able to put her together again, though. Machines are crying over their mothers. It's bloody disgusting, is what it is. Yeesh. Alright, well that's level 50 of that done, so we'll come back for the other ranks later and see more machine heartbreak. Alright, we're going back to the city ruins at the cave. I like that it says return to the bunker via an access point, but this is the one where it gets your attention the most. Let's zap ourselves to the bunker, shall we? We'll check in with HQ, with upstairs, with the big boss. And Jackass wants us to give some lip to the commander. Oh, here we go.
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother. And in his hand he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course. Your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
Yes, ma'am. Something wrong? No. Good. Carry on with your mission. You've got mail. Okay, there you are. You're here. Do you do you even know who this war is for at this point? Never mind. I've said too much. Oh. It's for androids. Let's check in with my beloved operator. Oh, there's actually a quest. Operator, what are you doing? What am I doing? I am analyzing data. Is this part of your current assignment? No, it is merely a hobby. Wait, really? The world contains a vast amount of data. Coordinates, network node readings, photographic images, and so on. Analyzing this data can often lead to discovering new information. I spend my downtime seeking out such information. That seems kind of boring. I mean, no offense. It is more interesting than engaging in mindless banter. Hey, still, there might be a way to make this chatter less mindless. There is a data terminal in the abandoned factory that I cannot access with our satellites. If you feel like helping, you can head over there and transfer the data to me. Happily agree to help. Grumble about what a pain that would be. Wonderful. I'll send the coordinates at once. The terminal is kind of hard to find, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll let you know once I find it. Data analysis freak. Hey, welcome. Show me the new data you brought back.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Okay. Let me read this new message I got. Jackass fish. No. It's fish time. And here I thought I was getting sent something exciting. Terrible.
Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others. Speaking of emotion, those Adam and Eve units sure seemed less than logical.
I'm heading to the transporter.
Fine.
I wonder if the 7B just permanently being asleep is just going to be a red herring. What do we think? No idea. I'm waiting for something to happen there. This is killing me. I'm like only a couple of pieces away from being able to upgrade this pod. We got another scanner unit with the dark hair. I'll be like, hey, I saw someone that looked exactly like you on the surface. It was not nice. Get out of the elevator. Let's avoid making this happen. Let's have 9S rest in Oh, I'm not allowed to. Can't rest in Operator 210's bed. We shall go to the factory entrance to do this quest for the operator. So I guess this is 9S's operator quest line. While we're here, we can get the 4-colored cable thing as well. And there's 4-color cable. So we got 4-color cable pretty quickly. Now we gotta go find this terminal.
Like a giant machine's nest. I wonder what it used to be like.
Accessing historical records. Analysis. This location was once used for weapons production and experimentation.
No kidding? What kind of weapons?
Humanoid combat robots. Common examples include the P-22 and P-33 models.
Human-shaped weapons, huh? Wonder if they worked like flight units.
Unknown. No image-based information exists.
P-33! Dude. This was the junk heap. What a not much of a shock considering the visual similarities. Oh man. P-33 mentioned? P-33 mentioned! I can't believe it. What's in the box? Cure all plus heal all. Okay.
There we go. That's what 210 wanted. Now I just have to send it to her.
Alert. Poor reception in this area is preventing data upload. Proposal. Unit 9S should move to an area with better reception.
Got it.
I'll do that right now. So I've lowered this shortcut, and if I lower the crane over there, am I allowed to do that without getting an ending of a disobeying orders? Where's better reception?
This should be good enough. Pod, upload that data to Operator 210.
Affirmative.
Operator 210 to 9S. Come in.
This is 9S.
I received the data you sent. It's fascinating. It appears to be the journal of a human who once worked in the factory.
What, like a diary?
Yes. According to this, the man worked long hours on an almost daily basis. He says, and I quote, "They are working me like a machine. Working like a machine to build a machine?" Humans truly were strange creatures.
Sounds like it.
I'll send you a reward later.
Wait, I can get rewarded for doing this?
I didn't say you would not get a reward.
No, but...
I'm getting
Hey,
a reward.
don't disconnect me.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
I've got mail. Reward. Tech manual medium recovery 3000 G XP. I've sent the reward I mentioned earlier. Thank you. Data analysis freak. Complete. Very good. Now we can go to the park ruins because we are going to deliver the 4-color cable for game development level 2. I guess I'll have to do some debugging. Ah, the camera isn't doing that thing that it was doing. So maybe the camera wasn't supposed to be doing that thing that it was doing when it was showing us some random part of this place that made no sense. I'm like, I can see outside down here. That's weird. Camera not supposed to be doing that. 4-color cable. Gimme. Now then, I just connect this end to the widget here, and presto, my amazingly fun game is now more difficult. Care to check it out? I'll give you a prize if you can debug it for me. Alright, let's find the bug. You ever debug a game just by playing it? Yes, don't even know what I did. But I did it. Much easier than finding the invisible wall. You debugged the game, thanks! Pristine cable, severed cable. Yummy. You know something? I don't think my fun game is hard enough yet. We need to reach beyond typical market boundaries to include hardcore gamers. But that can easily be rectified if you bring me a 5-color cable. Muchas gracias, and best of luck tracking down that 5-color cable. You can salvage them from the machines in the desert. Just go ahead and rip it right out of them. They tend to hang out in groups. Good luck finding the right ones. I thought these machines were your friends. Creativity is my friend. Incredible. Demons cry. See, because on the count of the camera doing that weird thing it was doing, I didn't see this chest here. Oh. Weapons shaped after a demon's profane fangs. Right on. Once there was a gentle angel who came to Earth to provide salvation for those in need. Whether it was curing illnesses, offering blessings, or cheering the sad, he was always there when needed. But this also falls into demon. Interesting. Jesus was a demon. Well, we'll go to the desert to get that 5-colored cable, I suppose. Wonderful. A 5-color cable. I found the exact group that I was searching for. Quick and easy. Back to the game developer. For hardcore gamers to experience challenge. Ah, my precious cable, give it here. Now I just zap this and tweak that and... Yes, now it's so hard you'll wonder if anyone even bothered to bug test this. I doubt you can beat it, but if you do, I'll give you a really nice prize. Ah, we're not debugging, we're just beating it. Right on. Here we go. Good luck. The hardest video game of all time. Have fun. Begin hacking. Oh, kill him as we make our way up. I can't believe you managed to complete it and debug it as well. Is that it? You're not gonna send me to find some other weird cable? Actually, I've sort of run out of ideas. I never knew how difficult it was to be a creative genius. That's why I've decided to go out on top. Thank you for your support. I swear to God, if this machine then blows up in my face... It didn't blow up in my face. I've achieved my life's purpose. Better to go out on top. Boom. That is literally what I was waiting for. Honestly, there you go. The machine that decided to go out on top achieve that goal and not blow up afterwards. So I guess that's nice, isn't it? There you go. I like that we get treated to such a lovely rendition of this theme. With this version of it after completing that questline. Okay, now we find ourselves wanting to go to Pascal to learn. And that's exactly what we shall do. So, to the village we go. Just want to open up this forest zone so we can see this hacking-related location from the mysterious letter. And maybe get some level 4 weapons happening. That'd be nice. Let's ask about machine behavior.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Ask about the aliens. Do you know anything about the aliens? The ones who created us. I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say the fact they never gave us orders anymore is also a reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
Yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Yes, 2B?
What about your pacifism? Why did you choose not to fight? We've been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends, time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I'd had enough. This cannot continue. Forest Kingdom time! And our first encounter with the bowling ball known as Emil. One of them, anyway. I'll be curious to see how that's gonna play out in regards to the fact that we've technically been there. We'll see what happens in Route B of needing to go see where Emil lives underground. And getting the lunar tears and some such.
2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but...
It's sad to think about that one moment where 2B almost completely slips up. Like in the middle of calling him Nines, and it's like, oh, and it's like, oh, I was expressing camaraderie. I was enabling him. Not allowed.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
T-shirts and stuff. Yeah, like, I assume that I won't have to do the Lunar Tier questline, because the elevator is accessible. You know, we can just go down there.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
All hail the Forest King!
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat, check this guy. He's just running away.
It's going to explode!
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Okay, what was that?
So the key indicator there is that it's like we break him out of a trance, you know? He's like, wait, where am I? That's the really intriguing part, because what if you cracked open a lot of these machines? Would they have Emil heads in them? But they're all like, all right, let's take this element, right? Emil's head in all of these round heads, and it's like this thing that it was aliens versus Emil, and then as the aliens were like trying to figure out how to fight this guy, created the machines by like utilizing dead Emils or something, you know, like they take the Emil head and they go pop, and that's the brain, and then they connect it to the network and they reprogram it, and then it's basically Emil v Emil unknowingly. And then we've fought this one, and by sheer circumstance split the egg of that head which birthed Emil. You say, huh? Snapped out of it. We'll never know. Was that a unique machine, that Emil's head? came out of.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
It's yeah, interesting question to think about, because I've mentioned it before in like the fact of like the aliens seemingly were creating machine life forms that reflect stuff that was already here, like the machine fish, you know. So maybe they were creating machine Emils in that sense. That's why they like, obviously we know that behind the machine head for real, like properly, is, you know, teeth, because we do have the unit data of the are they just in, I think they're just in standard, right? And it's just the rampaging. Yeah, so the rampaging one, obviously we can see that it's, you know, it's not an Emil head, right? So it's more of just me having some funny thought process. Which also does make it even more humorous that you're like, Emil's head was floating in here somewhere, so I guess he hollowed out a machine head and then hidden it. But it does have like the eyes and the teeth that kind of reflect the Emil appearance in that way. So it's like the aliens were like, all right, create that little thing with the teeth and then cover it up. So the forest camp is already set up here as well. So we don't have to do that. That's nice. They were just chilling here ahead of time, it seems.
Here they come.
Valiant effort. Oh. 256 years ago. Hello. Meanwhile, 256 years ago.
It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place.
Oh my god, it's the Forest King.
I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence. What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
Wow. Is that like a visual glitch?
Machines. They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
The glitch effect and then us seeing that is really cool. A castle further in. I guess to expand or like clarify what I was talking about in regards to like the Emil head in the machine head thing. It's like, obviously we've seen what they look like with the internal workings with the rampaging ones with the teeth and they eat them. But you know, what's to say that there isn't other machines with all of these other ones that have Emil heads floating around in them as well? Just as like another separate one, and they're all in some sort of weird robotic brainwashing. Who knows?
We must protect our king and kingdom.
Charge!
You have lived your whole life for this singular moment.
What is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
Any moment now. I'll get this. Hang on a second. Any moment now. I'll get exactly what I'm after. Any moment. Any moment. Any moment now, I'm going to get exactly what I'm after here. Hold on a second. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. They just catch up to me so quickly. Yeah. Very slow decimation on account of the fact that I wish to drift into them. You got lucky, pal. You don't know how lucky you got. Cower in fear, for I have come to defeat you all. I assume we won't be doing the animal caring side quest either. Time to go to the hacking waterfall. I love it when you get into position for me. Do the formation where the laser kills us all. I really like that one. Got some good plug-in chips from this though. I turn no one away. You are recognized as a friend. Permission to enter granted. Yay, mysterious letter is now complete. I can go in here because I'm 9S. Love that it's just literally because 9S talks to the machine. That's all the difference. So 9S specific prizes instead of, you know, the...
What's this?
2B and A2 related ones. The trick is to get close and then... My dad's out there right now. Go, Dad. Man, laser guns are so friggin' awesome. So glad I got myself modded. I guess swords don't go well with small bipedal units after all. Ha! Looking for a deal. Yo. Yes? Absolutely. Yes. Stuff that I don't have a lot of? Absolutely. Yes. Don't have a lot of the stuff? Buying it? Yes. Look. It's in the game. You want me to be able to buy these pieces instead of farm for them for 600,000 years in the junk heap? Fucking done? You betcha. I'll do that. And I will not complain about it one single time. What I will do, however, is try and sell some stuff. Like my W boar meat. Ah, maybe I did end up getting boar meat from that thing after all. Who knows? I have 3 desert roses now. I will sell 2 of them because I still am attached to the other one. I have some sentimentality to it. The Ancient Mask too. It reminds me of a better time. Just don't ask where I get my parts from, okay? Go talk to the receptionist first. Whoa, you got no arms. Sorry, you can't pick me. On account of the no arms. Right on. Whoa. You can talk to one of these? Go talk to the receptionist first. That's so interesting. And it's machines v machines. I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Humans do this shit all the time. Oh, man. There's probably one of these in the other arenas, and I just hadn't seen them yet, but I saw this one almost immediately. Do something. Hey, you. You didn't buy anything in the lobby, did you? Hey, why? What's wrong with that? Smash them all to a pulp. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm trying to concentrate on the match. I assume that the parts that the guy gets are from the machines that are destroyed in this place. My money's on the medium-sized bipedal unit. My money's on the large bipedal unit. And my money's on the small bipedal unit. What he said. I'm rooting for you. Is that the robot announcer? Incredible. He's got a bow tie. The kill. The he has a bow tie. It's fantastic. Loser, what are you, a friggin' android or something? No, did you even study theory? Not bad. Try approaching your opponent from a closer angle. Wow, that guy's really strong. I'm rooting for all of you. Dance like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Incredible. Ah, this is why we do this. Okay. Confirming identification code. Huh? What are you... Identification confirmed. Have you ever used a machine? I'm not sure what you mean. So you are new. First time in arena. Yes, but we hold championship. Fights. We find strongest machine in world. Prizes await. Good prizes. Prizes for winners. Competitors sign in at front desk. The hell is going on here? This is why it's hacking. You choose a machine and you fight as them in the arena. I get it. That's very difficult compared to what I have available in the other ones. Why not? Underground Coliseum. Good. I sign you in. You understand how machines feel. That body there, you can handle it. Ah. I know that machine. I've taken control of it before. Good luck. Good luck. Which rank you want to challenge? It's level 40 as just the first one. Okay, so what I would want to do in plug-in chips is I would want to finally do this shit, which is hijack boost, strengthen remotely controlled enemies, enemy level 7+. I would want to equip these. These would want to be equipped in my inventory. Unfortunately, I don't have a fuse person, only a shop person. So I can't do anything about that. But let's see how we go in regards to this. So we're going to make a different version of this. If I go automatic, can I pick a... I can't really pick a... That's alright. Can't pick a hacking focused one. Alright, well. I don't know if this shit applies to me. in terms of weapon attack, ranged attack, because it's not me. I'm a robot now. I'm a machine. I don't think it matters, actually. So I would say hijack boost, and presumably if I... Ooh. The effect limit for hijack boost has been exceeded. Effect limit is enemy level plus 9. I understand. So we literally, on a plus 7, we would only then want to put on plus 2. There you go. So that is plus 9. Zap a hacked foe to emit a 15-meter blast and stun them 4 seconds. I don't know if I can use that while I'm in this fight, though. You know? And short circuit a foe, causing a fire for 5 seconds. That's kind of different as well. And then healing items if defeated by hacking. Which also I don't think is going to apply. But I'm going to... No, you can't crash my game equipping plug-in chips. I plugged in a chip too far and the game immediately crashed without even like thinking about it. It wasn't even, it froze and then I got the wheel. It just died. Just immediately said, plug that chip in and we're gone. That's unfortunate. So we quick saved in the forest. That's very funny. Literally as I pressed plug that shit in. It feels so funny and immersive in that way that I will plug a chip in and then witness the destruction of the game. Maybe I exceeded certain levels of hacking not known possible. So I guess I'll do that again. I'll just do that again. Maybe with a little less of the old plug-in chips.
What's this?
What's this? This is my first time coming down here, and I definitely know what's going on in here. Okay. We find ourselves back in this, whoa, crazy area, huh? Whoa, look at all this stuff they got here. You guys just selling this shit? I'll take some. Hell yeah. I'll buy all of it. You know what? I'll buy even more than I did last time. Just with the sheer fact that it would be even funnier if, you know, the whole thing was to crash again. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be so much fun if that happened again? After buying all the things and selling more of the things and then trying to participate in the thing. Oh, it would be grand. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen this time. I'll be a little more cautious on the old plug-in chips. Because I guess there's just some that won't even be relevant to the thing. Increasing the level? I guess, yeah? So as long as we do that, we should be fine. I genuinely don't know if weapon attack stuff applies or anything like that. So we'll just take that off. I don't think you can evade when you're a machine. You're not getting any of this when you're in the Coliseum anyway. Okay. Now, hijack boost, and then hijack boost 1. For a maximum of enemy level plus 1. I'm going to... Apparently, trying to equip 2 of these for a 100% chance of foes dropping healing items. Crash the game. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to actually ignore it. That might just be the move. I don't know if any more of these will actually work, so we're just putting them on just in case. Just in case. There we go. Put that bad boy on. Some hacking stuff in there. Alright, let's go in the arena. Sure, why not? Underground Coliseum accepted. I've taken control of this machine before. Rank 1. Speak to machine you want to control. Well, there was the worm. There's this guy, which doesn't look like he can do much. There's this guy. It looks like he can do even less. Not much choice, then. Is there supposed to be more machines here? You there. I pick you. I don't even know what I picked up because I took off my text log. You will use my body? Yes. Sure. Which weapon will I use? Saw or gun? Gun.
Excellent. Shall we begin then?
To
battle for your future. Now, fight.
Bow-tie. Oh my god, okay. Oh, hang on. Can I... Shit. I can't see how much health they have. I forgot to equip that. Ah, crap. Aha! Shoot behind the shield for victory. Ah, da, da, da. Maybe the saw, no, the drill. Maybe the drill would have been the better move. I'm gonna keep my distance with this thing. Smashing it. Oh. Okay. Nice. I can't see shit with my HUD or anything. Good. Take reward. Young man's outfit. This arena difficult. Give you reward sooner. Aren't I nice? Other machines await stronger machines. Okay. Surely this is an outfit for me. 9S. Not going to be a fucking hair color situation. Oh my god. I get original NieR clothes. A simple piece of clothing for 9S that used to belong to a young man of the old world. Oh yeah. I mean, okay, so it's like a 9S themed version. I mean, yeah, looks so interesting. It's different. That's all right. Give me the 5-year time skip version, please. I'll go in again for level 45, rank 2. Bloody hell. Actually, I wonder if the empty spots is in relation to the fact that I have only hacked into these types of machines before and not other ones, like remote controlling them. That might be what it is. That might be what is going on. That would explain some things, I think. That might be exactly what I'm missing. Yeah, wow. Let me put on sound waves. I've never had to put that on before. Let me just put that on, just to fill up the gaps. There you go, sound waves. I'm going to use your body, and we're going to use the saw. No, it is the saw, not the drill.
The battle will commence at once.
Saw worm. I think that means depending on... Oh, I'm level 61 too. Let's go. I think depending on the machines that I hack is what I have available to me. So at the moment, I've got this guy. At the moment, I've got this guy, and he's just going to be here, and he's just going to run into these machines. That's it. That's the plan. Don't even fucking touch me. I've got sores all over me. Woo! I don't even have any of those energy balls. That's a weak spot, so fuck you guys. Alright, this is much better than the gun. Oh, much better than the gun. You touch me, you die. Let's go. Good job. Oh, I got some equipment this time. A reward for fighting. Good luck in the next battle. Alright. So this is different because my machine is at a higher level than I am. So instead of it being like it was in the other arenas where I'm like, fuck, I've been, you know, out-leveled, I can just be a fucking sawworm. Oil-thirsty throngs. We are filling up this arena. Look at them go. It's so slow unless you press the little speed up button. Good luck, you machines. Bam. Ooh, the dinosaur ones. Oh, eviscerated! Eviscerated! Okay. We have hit a situation where this is potentially not gonna work in the way that I thought it was. Come on, saw guy. You got this. Just don't get hit by all of those things that totally delete me from existence. Let's do this. Turns out I'm not as immune to damage as I think. The energy ball thing was a lie. Okay. So just be careful. Because look, I can kill these things really quickly. I actually can kill the... Oh god, my tail's taking damage. See, there you go. Oh!
That's it.
I'm gonna have to try something different, but it's possible. I consider it to be possible. Because I can kill them really fast. I just need to not get blasted. My long body. I just have to not be long. If I just... It's just a game of Snake, you know? Game of Snake. Just try and not be in the way. Or quickly kill one of them. You know? I can also just like, if I do a drive-by, it's a good idea. 50 machine life forms destroyed by remote control. If I do a drive-by... Look at this, 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 look at this. Oh my god, I inspire them to do physical attacks. I inspire them to do physical attacks instead of shooting me. Yes! I pushed them to physically attack me instead of shooting me with lasers. This match is over. Sawworm has the win. Good job, good job, good job. More stuff. That was an ugly match. You sound like true fighter. Good, good. Okay. You are in? Sure, why not? Level 60, which is at the level my machine is at. So I can only go to a maximum level of +9. Alright, handy Sawworm, Old Faithful.
It's time to start the match. All right, let's begin. Try not to get hurt, okay?
Why are you nervous? I'm taking... Oh! Hey, they're level 70. Hey, they're level 70, not level 60. You lied. Okay. That's definitely going to be a complete and utter failure. Okay, I have to at least try it one time with this guy. With the guy that can spin wheels. Fists or shield? Well, you can't attack with the shield, can you? Can I? Oh, there goes my shield. Can I do the spinning arms trick or no? You know how those other cool guys, they have spinning arms and they do that spinning arm thing? Oh! I can only do this? Oh, I evaded right into my death. This is getting harder to fight back. I'm so slow! Okay, I'm gonna have to go hack another machine or something. Fuck. What other machines are out there that I can involve myself in? Remote control them and say, you're mine. Add that to my repertoire. Sure thing. You like my non-regulated uniform there, 2B?
Ready, aim, thrust. Okay.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Let me see. One of you guys want to join my? Here we go. I'm hacking into you. I gotta start hacking into machines with the express intention of adding it to my potential machine army. So if it doesn't pop up with the ability to remote control it, it's not one of them, I guess. Which seems kind of rude. These guys seem like they'd be great fighters on account of their whole spears and armor and stuff. Sawworm can only get you so far, apparently. That's okay. I'll go look for some more machines at some point in time, but not right now. At another point in time. For now, to the Forest King. At least I'll be able to burn through those upgrade materials that I bought when we say hello to Masamune. Say hello there, sir. Please get my weapons to
So those
level
machines
4.
had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
Loyalty this, sucker. I love this. This is great. 128 years ago.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind, and now he's dead. This sure is sad. placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child.
Right.
And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
Guys, it was 128 years ago. You guys have been slacking. He's still a baby. He's still a baby. You guys made no progress growing up that machine. I guess that's what happens when the machines, they're like, fuck, man, I don't know. We don't know how growth works. We forgot to put this thing into other parts. The funniest thing about that to me is the fact that the memories in there. Oh my god, I just realized that this is going to be a whole thing. The memories in there. The king's been trapped in there forever. Wow. I didn't even think about doing this until just then. I was like, what's up here? Sees the chest in the distance. Realizes what I've just signed myself up for. Fuck. Okay. Also, I like the... I don't know if it's... Oh! Fuck you, birds. I don't care about nature right now. I was doing something. Fuck. I'm going to destroy you with my bomb attack. Fuck you. Take that. How dare you move my camera? So anyway, as I was saying, something I thought was really cool. Don't know if it's intentional or not, but it seems like something that would be a cheeky little technology reference is like 256 years ago, and it's going into like, you know, machines and it's memory, you know. The Forest King's memory being preserved, and like 256 kilobyte was like one of the technological storage space milestones in regards to like RAM and so I like that there's this, my brain goes to like memory space. I think that's probably the cheeky little intention there. And the Cypress stick, and then it goes to 128 as well. Could be wrong, but it just feels like a mighty coincidence. We have a stick made of cypress wood. I don't know if this is from something, in the way that like the engine blade is clearly from something. This is in the same like category down the bottom. I don't actually know what this is from. I was in a dead sleep when Mum started shouting, "Wakey, wakey!" She squawked, "Rise and shine! Today's a very important day. Today's your first day visit to the castle." Annoying, right? But I got up anyway. My brain wants to assume that maybe it's a... I don't know if it's DLC, maybe? Like a DLC weapon? Similar to the engine blade. It's in that same section of the weapons. A stick made of cypress wood can hardly be called a weapon, but somehow grants courage to its user. I'm gonna look it up just to see if this is actually from something. Cypress stick from NieR. What is it from? The Cypress stick are references to the Dragon Quest series. There you go. Never played Dragon Quest before. My only knowledge of it was like seeing like character designs from Akira Toriyama and going, cool. That's another one on the list of Akira Toriyama character design games that I still haven't played yet. Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, Blue Dragon, Sandland. Outside of Dragon Ball games, you know, I haven't actually played any of those games that I am aware of that had his input, which is pretty funny because Chrono Trigger, that's a big one in the sense that it's like a Final Fantasy with a Dragon Ball art style, which is such a good thing for me. And I'll get to it one of these days. I'll play it on the to-do list. Just haven't come around to it yet. I got a lot of stuff going on. But I'm excited for it nonetheless. However, you know, nothing to do with that. Cypress Stick. Dragon Quest. So there you go. For the Dragon Quest fans, a stick. No wonder A2 killed the Forest King. A2 was like, fuck, you guys gonna hurry up? It's been 128 years, this thing's still a baby.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
Alright, let's see if I can... Can I hack into any of these machines? They're all the same types. I'm trying to get you guys into my little Coliseum party. Anyone want to join my Coliseum party?
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
There it is.
Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to it.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
So good. So there's probably not as many things that I need to come back here for. Like, I assume that the treasure chest thing has already been done, which is nice. The treasure chests that we opened when we were here last time have already been opened. Library! I think the thing that I'm most excited for is to see potential changes to the A2 encounter. It's 9S's version. Like, maybe we'll hack into A2, see what happens. Could be fun. Oh. 4 hours ago. Okay. Yo.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all. No, not in the slightest. How can we make him bigger? I don't know.
You're asking that question now?
We're too dumb to figure that out. Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute.
Oh.
We better safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
But that was 4 hours ago. Okay. I've certainly not been here for that long. I love its cute little machine baby noises. It's so good. We went from 256 kilobyte to 128 megabyte to 4 gigabyte. We did it. Oh, I was like, can I sprint? Tubi's been getting stuck a lot. Way more than Nines would. I am the blacksmith, Masamune. I see you're taking good care of your weapons. Oh, please upgrade. Oh, we're getting level 4s today. We are getting level 4s today. We are reading some stories. Fuck! Christine, screw my ass. Nice, 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 nice. All right, we're getting some high levels. We're gonna have some stories for the machine arms. You've got my hopes up, and you've dashed them. Shit. Alright, well, some of these are going up, whether you like it or not. Nice, good. At this point, it's just like, look, whatever I've got that I can just upgrade, it's happening. And that's it. That's whatever I've got. So I need more. So we've got Phoenix Lance, Demon's Cry, and the Fists at level 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 10. No, 11, 12, 12, or whatever amount left to get to level 4. We can do that. I believe in myself. Your white sword. Yes. Black and white weapons that were sealed away. So we'll need to find the black spear, I guess. And then he said, did he say, he said 4, right? So is there black and white fist variants? Maybe. Ooh, it has been long since I've seen someone appreciate a weapon. Take this, Cruel Lament. I think we've been given... Yeah, okay, we got given one. It was one of the weapons I was telling you about. It was passed down through the generations until it came to me, and I can't bring myself to seal it away. But I know you will give it the respect it craves. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It is fists, so there is a black armor fist. So there would be a white one as well. Virtuous something. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, actually, take that straight to max. Okay. Cruel Lament. All the way over to max. I'll do that. I'll do that. Weapons are mirrors that reflect what is in your heart. Hell yeah. Okay. Intel. Unit data has been updated. Look at this, look at that outfit. So good. Amicable Machines. Masamune. He's in here. Ding! With this cool little animation. A blacksmith in the Forest Kingdom, his teacher, was a master craftsman known for improving the 8 legendary weapons of virtue and cruelty. He separated himself from the network due to an internal malfunction, so he is no longer hostile towards androids. He loves weapons more than anything, and as proof of your respect for weapons, he grants you the weapon his teacher honed. So virtue and cruelty. What's the symbolism between having 2B with virtue and 9S with cruelty? We can do weapon stories. So, we can now read the one... I'm just going to read all the ones that have 4 that we've maxed out. So, Ancient Overlord was from first game. One day, a young girl's village was sacked by bandits. To protect her family, she took up a dagger her father had found in the mountains and killed one of them. An act that shocked her family, but the bandits fled, never to return. 5 years passed, then 10, then 20. Though the family she protected began to grow old, the girl never aged. Eventually, the other villagers began to shun her. With no one to turn to, she finally left her village and began to wander the earth, visiting many strange lands in the process. As the years passed, her skill and fame as a master sword fighter grew to legend. Eternal life, a powerful weapon, and boundless experience. She used these talents to become queen of a nation, and yet there was emptiness in her life, for she still desired the kindness her family denied her after that fateful day. Yorha R&D Team Journal, August 29, held a progress report meeting for the new weapon. I can tell they expect a lot from us. December 10th, we had our first core installation experiment today. Saw some troubling signs, including issues with unexpected irregular output and core perimeter defenses. January 8th, the circuits of 3 consecutive staffers burned out after attempting to remove the core's protection. I've requested replacement personnel. January 15th, Command pulled the plug on our project. The weapon will go into official operation with the core still sealed. Interesting. So they put it in, couldn't get it out. Fuck it, keep it in there. And it's a good-ass sword. Type 3 sword, not done yet. Virtuous, not done. Cruel Oath, not done. Your Issue Blade, not done. She, not done. Just finish them. Phoenix Sword. One day a hawk lost its way in the woods. Its proud wings soon grew weak as it tired. Tried in vain to find its way home. As death approached, a songbird took pity on the hawk and did its best to offer aid. The songbird slowly nursed the hawk back to health. The beautiful sight of the small white bird nestled in the elegant wings of the hawk soon made it the envy of all the creatures in the forest. When the hawk was fully healed, I knew it was time to leave the forest. But before flying away, it promised the songbird it would one day return. In turn, the songbird gave the hawk one of its shining feathers as a token of friendship. As promised, the hawk eventually returned, but with a human in tow. Well done, said the human. These feathers will sell for a great price at the market. Then he slew the songbird in one blow and plucked its carcass clean. I hated that. The Type 3 blade. The great sword was known for the intense pain it inflicted upon its victims. This is what drove the man to carry it. Despite its weight, he knew it would make others fear him, and thus could he avoid needless conflict. The man's reputation spread through the village despite never having drawn the blade. Don't make him use that horrid weapon, the villagers whispered. The man smiled at this, for he knew that fear was the best path to peace. I think that's the first 2 that we read. I remember that. Soon the man had craftsmen forge a host of similar weapons. He gave them all to other villagers in the hope it would force people to solve conflicts with words instead of violence. And his plan worked for a while. Keeping all sides in check is simple when no one uses their power. But once that seal is broken, the end is nigh. Thus did the peaceful village transform itself into a living hell over the space of a single night. Good metaphor for the nuclear deterrent of if we all have nuclear weapons, we don't want to use it on any of us, so it keeps us in check. Except for when someone goes crazy and uses it, and then we have a nuclear fallout. Virtuous treaty has been done. First encounter with my lover. Failed to connect with my lover. Far away went my lover, and with death went my lover to eternity. And that's on the virtuous weapon. I'll never forget, and these are the same story backgrounds as well. So virtuous and cruel. I'll never forget the time we met. I knew ours was a love that would last for eternity. But even when by his side, his feelings were a mystery. It was painful not to know what he was thinking, so painful. When I was close, I heard him, yet being distant hurt him more. I finally found my place in life, a place where I'm as close as possible, yet eternally distant. So the vibe that I get here is, the weapons of the virtuous and the cruel stories, whether or not they relate specifically to 2B and 9S's characters and their relationship. It's all about love, baby. And 2B keeps a very cold and distant exterior towards 9S. But there's little bits and pieces that kind of slip through the cracks there in terms of nicknames and just bits and pieces of dialogue that you're like, okay, it always ends like this, she says. And always ends like this. That sounds quite eternal, doesn't it? So there's a really interesting connection in that sense. And if this is to be read into in that way, I finally found my place where I'm as close as possible, yet eternally distant, is in that sense where 2B is as close to 9S as could possibly be. They are partners in the field, but there's this very strict, don't feel emotions, get away, just stop complaining, do the, there is this level of, being close to 9S without being close to 9S. That's the feeling that you can get from this kind of thing. We have Spear of the Usurper, that's done. A Distant Kingdom that lived 2 princes, and the other one was like, hey, we got a second wife here. Which prince would succeed the throne? When news came down the king had died in battle, the 2 men each declared themselves the next true king, rallying the people to take the side of one or the other. In the midst of this coronation battle, a 3rd man appeared, claiming to be a prince. Bright, capable, and brave, he dispatched the 2 foolish brothers and went on to become a wise and just king beloved by all. Decades later, the king announced on his deathbed that he wasn't royalty at all, but in fact was the son of a commoner. Upon hearing this revelation, the people stormed the castle and hung their beloved ruler from the rafters. How crazy is that? There's this element of title and actual what's the word that I'm looking for? The title that someone has, or the actual intentions that they have. He was beloved by all. Did a great job. You know what I mean? But there's this element that is highborn and lowborn that really separates people by class or race. All of these different or culture, all of these different elements that it doesn't matter who the person might be or how good they do by you. There's a thing that clicks in these the brains of the commoners, that they're how dare a son of a commoner rule us, despite the fact that everything was great and we loved him and hung him from the rafters. It's a crazy little insight into how people's perception is so easily warped, and an attachment to titles, and where and how people are born instead of the strength of their character. Type 40 Lance. Okay. Hey guys, it's me, 42S, your favorite US Squadron idol from North 12C Defense HQ. I'm here with the latest hot scoops from the front lines. Let's get out there and do our best, alright? Go team! Hey ho, Battlefield buddies. I'm not gonna lie here, the current war situation isn't looking too optimistic, but we're expecting reinforcements from our orbiting satellite bases any moment, so don't give up yet. Glory to mankind. Mayday, mayday, this is Publicity Agent 42S from North 12C Defense HQ. Is anyone listening? Our facility has been completely surrounded by machines. I don't know how much longer we can... No broadcast from this channel. North 12C eliminated by machines. Virtuous dignity. The elegant white spear was crafted by a tyrant as a gift for his wife, whose parents he had killed years earlier. She slipped it under the bed they shared, then later used it to run him through 30 times. The spear's second owner was a courageous bandit fighting Maya. In her later years, her strength faded, until one night, a pack of young thugs surrounded her and took all that she had, including her life. The third owner was a greedy merchant who lived to swindle customers. Soon, she found herself shunned and penniless, and so decided to hang herself. The unused spear rested in a corner of her home as a decoration. The fourth owner was a meek young boy who wanted to aid his sickly younger sister. He gave all to this cause, including his very existence and that of all else in the world. I like that Part 4 story. I feel a personal attachment to that one. I feel a personal attachment to that one. Interesting. On this note, though, that it mentions, like a tyrant as a gift for his wife whose parents he had killed years earlier. I wonder what, this story and the second owner and the third owner, if those are those, I know that Drakengard is loosely connected, there's a part of Drakengard that connects to this in the loosest of possible ways. I wonder if this is like a Drakengard 1, 2, 3 and then NieR thing in terms of owners of the spear. I don't know if the weapons from Drakengard leak over into this one. I assume they probably do in some way, shape or form, but it's cool to think about. That's more of a rhetorical question. I can recognize story number 4 naturally, but that's it. That's as far as I go with that. One more on the weapon stories, which is Cruel Lament. I take up the sword and battle for you. My heart knows not fear, instead burning with a love strong and pure. I swing my sword for you, splattering blood across my sleeve. I smile as the chaos continues. I brandish my sword for you, victims uncountable, victims beyond measure. Their dying wails become the song of my sleep. I cry out, give me your head! I capture you as you flee and take it. I do all this for you. For you. For you. Who are you? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I don't have as much coming to my mind on analyzing that one. But we are 53% through the weapon stories, which is a pretty damn good effort at this point. And it's better to read through some of those now than to what we did in the first game, which was we had a big old reading session and read through every single one in one go. So we've at least read through some of those now, and then we'll read through the rest as we level those up. Okay, let's have our encounter with A2. Let's see how that goes. So we do have we do have to be set to passive. So this will be another interesting thing to see now, because even set on passive, will there be an attack made? You got any more for me? You do. Boom. Alright, I am going to try and hack into A2. That would make sense.
Is this their king? That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
So, what's interesting about, I guess this is the fact that multiple words in the English language can mean multiple things, is this is 2B being very committed to the job. Let's go, 9S. Let's do what we were told to do. Let's fight A2. You know what I mean? And initially I misinterpreted that because it's like, let's go. And I thought it was like, oh, let's get out of here. Because there's multiple ways that you can obviously use the phrase. And it's not really a translation thing. It's more of just like the English language is stupid. We have so many different words that read different, write different, and have different meanings and are so similar. So it's kind of just funny when you translate something like that. Yeah. So, let's go. Let's go where?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
I do really like that it is this quiet. There you go. She's about to attack. Oh, no, not yet. I thought that was the pod getting ready to attack automatically. It is really interesting that, like, the game is making it very clear that we are attacking A2 and that A2 is not attacking us. Passive 2B is not making a move. How cool. Very, very interesting, right? That it's just like, we have to make the first move. We're not being attacked. We are the instigators to this fight. Even approaching her. Even walking around her. Very fascinating. Can I hack you now? We're technically not even in a fight right now. We're not even in the fight. I'm just straight up hacker man. No combat has actually started. And now combat starts. There you go. There it is. There it is. Now the music will start. The music started a little late. On account of my hacking.
Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Good line, V.
Let's go after her, 2B.
And she's gone, just like that.
Damn, she got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Ooh.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together, forever, forever and ever.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
And there it is. Okay. Access to the Forest Castle, the Forest Kingdom, upgrading some weapons to level 4, and an interaction with A2, and a moose stuck on rubble where it shouldn't be. I was hoping, or thinking, that maybe hacking into A2 would have given, like, some dialogue, or like a little thing, you know? But we didn't really get anything, sadly. Just the same thing. So that makes me quite curious for what will happen in the future with A2, because obviously we know that there's going to be more there in terms of her appearance, and why is it that Command is the one that betrayed us, you know? We will find out next time, or the time after that, who knows? But we will be bringing this episode of NieR Automata to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, as we picked up some spiffy new threads to resemble a hero of old. And we'll talk to Pascal, complete some more quests, and get excited to see how the story is going to develop. They've thrown us so many more curveballs in Automata than they have with Replicant in terms of the repeat playthroughs, which I think is very good. You know, instead of like Route B being like, ooh, a couple of new scenes here and there, and you might even forget if you've seen them or not. This game in Route B does make it quite clear the new stuff that pops up, which I really, really appreciate, and there's more of it, which is more rewarding to go through it again. So looking forward to seeing what else lays in store ahead next time. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you then.